of you have come up to me recently and expressed your frustration and nervousness. You really have decided you need to make a move from your current living situation for whatever reason, and you really don't know how to get started. Well, I've decided to create a series of videos called Moving Made Easy, tips and tricks to get you started moving in the right direction. Now, my first video is going to really focus on people who want to sell, and they need to sell their home in order to buy their next home. So let's get started. I've got a few slides to show you to give you a little bit of information on how to get started. Let's see if I can share this with you. And second. There it goes. Now, tips and tricks to get you started, moving made easy. Now, the first thing I want to ask anybody, whether a buyer or a seller, is what's your motivation for moving? What's your why? You need to move due to a job relocation and doesn't need to be done quickly. Do you just want to move in general and you kind of are not sure where you want to go and you think you might want to go from an urban setting to a rural setting or vice versa? Have your family needs changed? Has your family all of a sudden expanded and you need more space? Or are you an empty nester on the verge of retirement or have retired and you have this big home that you just don't need all the space, nor do you want to take care of it anymore? So why you want to move is a big question that you need to answer, and it'll help me guide you through the next steps. Now, like I said, these specific steps are really for people who need to sell their home in order to buy their next home. So if you've been in your home long enough, whether it be 5 years or 30 years, I'm sure you've collected enough stuff in all those memories and you really don't know where to get started. So let me give you a few pointers. First, I want you to take a look and visually inspect your current home, both inside and out. Really take a good look at the exterior condition, and I like to call this curb appeal. Buyers nowadays are going to be driving through the community. They'll drive past your house. They'll take a look at the outside before they even take a look at the inside. So you need to make sure that the exterior of your home shines like a new copper penny. Take a look at the home through the eyes of a buyer, and what do you see? When was your siding replaced? The windows replaced? How old or how new is your roof? What is the condition of your sidewalks, curbs, driveway, walkway? Are your trees and shrubs overgrown? Does your lawn have dry spots? Take a really hard look at the exterior of your home and make an honest assessment of what you think the condition is. Now, the next thing is to take a look at the interior. And the number one thing I have to say is really need to look at deferred maintenance. Simple things like a fresh coat of paint or your flooring, those are easy things that can be fixed. And sometimes buyers will overlook them because the fact is they're going to paint it the way they want to paint it to go with the furniture that they're going to be bringing in. However, one thing, or the number one thing that they're going to be looking at, is the deferred maintenance on the interior, especially with the mechanics. So when was your heating and air conditioning system serviced and or replaced? When was your hot water heater replaced? What about the other appliances within your home? Those things are going to be key. And I don't want you to panic at this point if you're kind of questioning it, because at Coldwell Banker, we have a program called Real Vitalize, which is a big help when you need it. I can explain more to that if it's something that is going to be of necessary to help you. But the basis of the program is, and it's exclusively with Coldwell Banker, to help sellers make minor home improvements on their home before they list it so they get top dollar for their property. Again, not everybody needs this, but I just wanted you to know that it's out there just in case you do. Now, next step. You have a lifetime of memories in your home. 3 key things. Declutter. Get rid of stuff. If it's not going with you, especially if you're going from a bigger home to a smaller home, or if you're moving across country, you're not going to want to pay the moving to take everything with you. So the stuff that's going with you needs to be packed away. But the stuff that doesn't, that you no longer have a need for, you need to donate it or sell it. But in any case, get rid of it. And if you really don't feel comfortable selling things out of your home, and I completely understand that, you can either try to get a neighbor or family member to help you, or honestly, just donate it to a local charity. Organizations such as Purple Heart will come and pick up the items for free. So you need to, like I said, declutter your home, determine what you're going to take with you, and then donate it, sell it, or pack it up. In the end, your home has to look like a buyer coming in can visualize their things in it. And the less of your stuff that's in the home, the better off it'll be, and the better off it'll show. Now, the next thing you have to think about for yourself is, where do you want to go next? What location do you want to live in? Do you want to live close by, or are you moving far away? Are you looking for an urban setting or a rural setting? Is transportation a big issue for you? Do you want to move to the sunny south? Do you want to go into the mountains, or somewhere in between? Are schools a factor? What are you interested in? Do you like to dine out a lot? Do you like to go to cultural events? What type of house do you like? Do you need a single family home, or would you prefer a townhome? Do you want something with a big backyard, something with a garage, lots of trees, or something small and manageable? Maybe a planned community would be right for you, with the exterior maintenance items taken care of for you. Start making that wish list of where you want to go next and narrow down your ideas, and then we can get you focused on your next steps. So let me recap real quickly. Do a visual inspection of your current home, both inside and out. Declutter, donate, and pack up items that you don't need right now. Put together a wish list of where you want to go next, and then contact me. I'm Patty McKinney, and I've been representing buyers and sellers in Montgomery, Bucks, and Philadelphia County since 2013. Give me a call or reach out to me and schedule an appointment so we can start talking about your needs and where you're going to go next. I look forward to working with you and helping you make your next